Hello YouTube fam. It has been a really long time since I did a video. Yeah. I've been very focused on myself and quite a few other things. I haven't made this channel a priority, and truthfully, I just didn't really know what I wanted to post on here lately. I feel like I kind of got discouraged with the amount of views of videos I was posting. I mean, granted, I wasn't really posting consistently, but you know, it'd be like 20 views here, 10 views there, and I was just like, dang, nobody's watching this stuff. It's like I'm talking to myself. But I've learned to just keep doing the things that I enjoy, keep doing the things that I love, and I'm gonna figure out my path eventually. And I just decided I wanted to make a video. Even though it's been a long time, I figured whoever finds interest in it is gonna watch this. And those of you that have stuck around, thank you. I thank you for your loyalty. I appreciate you. And yeah, this video today, we are actually discussing solo traveling. I was someone who was always scared to solo travel just because I wasn't sure if it was safe, especially being a Black woman. I wasn't sure if it was something I would enjoy just being by myself all the time, because I am an extrovert. I really like to be outside a lot. I like to make new friends. I like to be with my friends. I like to meet new people. So I wasn't sure how I felt about it. For the longest time, I always traveled with friends or family. There was only one time when I did a quick solo trip when I was studying abroad in Barcelona, Spain. I did spend one weekend in Paris because nobody else wanted to go. And like, I was the only person that hadn't been. So I decided to go to Paris by myself. It was okay. I would recommend doing Paris maybe with a friend or a partner, because I do think it's one of those cities that's just, it's more romantic and one of those cities to explore with somebody else. However, I did meet someone out there and that was pretty cool. He showed me around, but I don't know. I think also it was really cloudy while I was there. So the vibe was just like, meh, and I didn't really go out by myself. I didn't feel comfortable. I was younger. That was my first kind of solo trip, but I don't really count it. This year, I took my first solo trip to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I went actually for my birthday. It was a trip I gifted to myself as a birthday gift because I had been wanting to go to Puerto Rico for quite some time. I've been wanting to go for years, actually. So when my birthday happened a couple months ago, it was back in April, I decided to book myself a trip. I already had so many friends that have been and didn't really have an interest in going back. I asked boyfriends in the past if we could go. Each time the response was, not now, maybe later, oh, we will sometime. And I was just like, you know what? I want to go and I'm not going to wait on anyone else to join me. I'm just going to do it. I have two sisters, actually. Both of them have done quite a few solo trips and we all love to travel. And my sisters have really just shown me and inspired me why it's okay to take solo trips. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. The biggest thing obviously is safety. You want to make sure that you are safe about it. Now, I'm not going to push everyone to do it. If you're not comfortable to do it, then don't do it. That's fine. I'm somebody that I did have somewhat of an interest, and I also was just tired of waiting on people to join me on a vacation or a location, a destination that I've been wanting to go to for so long. It's been at least like 5 or 6 years now that I've been wanting to go. So I decided to just hop on it. If you have any desire to go on a trip, to go to a destination, and you have even the slightest desire to do it by yourself, here are my 3 reasons why I highly recommend a solo trip. Number 1, you learn to get comfortable with yourself and you actually do end up stepping out of your comfort zone. Solo travel, you learn a lot about yourself, how you are when it comes to traveling, getting on the flights, how you are with time, just being comfortable in your own skin. You learn a lot about yourself, what it is that you might like to do, the things that you don't like to do. You don't have anyone pushing you to do all these things. It's just you, and you're deciding what it is that you want to do. Are you the type that just wants to chill in the room and just relax? Are you the type that likes to go and explore? You're going to figure that out yourself on a solo trip. I am somebody who I learned is very adventurous. I went ziplining. I slid down a water slide at El Yunque Rainforest. I really just made the best out of my experience. I also went out to some of the clubs that the locals suggested and had an absolute blast. I learned, like, I'm somebody who wants to see and do everything. I explored old San Juan, but there is so much to it. You're not gonna do it in just like 2 days. So You definitely want to go for some time. My trip was about 4 days. I made it that amount because I do work a lot, and I went during a time when most people are working. I went from a Tuesday to a Friday, and that actually wasn't enough time for me because I loved it so much. I'm like, ugh, I'm going back again. But anyways, yeah. Number 2, you are on your own time. Now, I am someone who likes to take my time. I take my time getting ready. I can sometimes be a little late to places. My friends know, my family knows. Okay, I'm working on it, but you know what they say? Late people actually live longer because we're just, a little less stressed about time. Yeah, do better than me, y'all. But anyways, do better than me, please, please, please. Don't be me. Anyways, you are on your own time. I'm someone who does not like to rush. I don't really stick to these big time crunches unless I have to be somewhere by a certain time in terms of like meeting people or a group. Actually, even still, unless it comes to like missing a plane, a bus, or something like that, I'm going to be on time for those because I can't miss my actual destination. But when it comes to time, I like to be on my own time. I take my time to do my makeup, my hair, and I like to just chill. When you're with other people, if you're with people who are very timely people, you have to stick to their time. You are stressing about getting ready in the right amount of time to accommodate the people that you're with. Me, I like to just relax. I like to chill. Like, let's just go with the flow. Another thing is you also don't have to worry about somebody not really accommodating to your time, because I also have friends who can get ready way later than I do. So when I'm ready to go, I don't have to wait on anyone else. I'm ready. So I like being just, no one's rushing me and I'm not rushing anyone else. I'm very much secure within my time. I can relax. I can enjoy it. If I'm late, I'm late. That's all on me. Like, I love it. You can also see all the places that you want. No one is complaining about what it is that you're doing, what activities it is that you're doing. You might have activities that you want to do that when you go on trips with other people, they have no interest in. And so then it's like, oh, should I do it? Should I not? Like, just do it. When you're on a solo trip, everything is up to you, baby. You don't got to worry about anyone complaining, anybody wanting to do this, you wanting to do that. You have to do stuff that other people want to do. Like, ugh, sometimes it's like, ugh. Not to say you can't enjoy trips with your friends. I always love my trips with my friends, but when you're on your own trip, everything is on you. It's on your time, and you don't have to worry about anybody but yourself. Number 3, you are more likely to meet new people and make new friends. That is one thing I really enjoyed on this trip. I met so many new amazing people. Some of the locals were super sweet. I went to this place to eat dinner called Tía Verduras in Old San Juan. And the locals that were eating there were super sweet to me. I got to know them. Everyone was really kind, invited me to come back again. I met my new friend Lauren on my trip. She's super great. She was actually on a trip by herself as well. We actually met when we were going to the rainforest together, and that's how we bonded. Because of that, her and I are actually meeting again at the end of this month because it's her birthday. And so we decided together that we wanted to go back to Puerto Rico. So boom. I'm all for meeting new people, making new friends, and it's a great experience. Not to say you wouldn't do that when you're out with other friends, but people find you more approachable when you are by yourself, just naturally, because it's less intimidating. Like, men are going to approach you more, women will probably approach you more. It's just a different experience when you're by yourself. Now, of course, when you're solo traveling, you want to be careful. You have to stay cautious, be safe. You should have family or friends back home that know your location. They should know exactly where it is that you are staying. Stayed at the Dream Inn in San Juan. I absolutely loved it. I decided not to go with a big fancy resort because I just don't really care for those. I think they're very overpriced. The purpose for me when it comes to choosing a room, I'm only there to lay my head at night and get ready. I'm most of the time out of the room, and that's just my preference. So I don't really need to be in a big fancy dancy schmancy hotel room. Save your money, choose a spot that's gonna be safe and that gives you the amenities that you need, and a spot that is clean, safe, a good bed. That's all you really need. I mean, if you want to do a resort, that's up to you, but there are a lot of hidden fees. I learned from a friend that stayed in one of the resorts. You got to be careful because they're way up there in price, and there's a lot of fees that you might be paying that you didn't expect to initially pay. Be safe. Make sure people know your location. You want to be aware of your surroundings. If you are going out at night, make sure you are safe as well. Don't go out with strangers. In terms of getting drinks, I get my own drink, or if a man is buying me a drink, I go with him to the bar to make sure I see the bartender pouring my drink and everything. You have to be a bit more alert. You have to be more cautious. And the only thing that's sucky when you do have like a big suitcase is the airport, that situation when I have to go to the bathroom. No one's there to watch my luggage, so I have to park my luggage right outside of the stall and hope no one's gonna take anything. As far as I could tell, everyone in the airport, they were minding their own business. No one had any issues. So those are the only things that you have to be aware of when you are solo traveling. But those are definitely my reasons to take that solo trip. If you have any interest, or if no one is trying to go with you, go yourself. I highly recommend it. Just stay safe. Do your research in wherever it is that you are staying, and make sure you are in a safe area and people know where you are. But be alert, be focused, be cautious, of course, but be open to meeting new people, be open to trying new things, trying new experiences. It is by far the absolute best, and I cannot wait to go on my next trip. Honestly, it's making me want to take nothing but solo trips. I'm gonna still go out with my friends. I'm gonna still travel with my friends and my family. But yeah, highly recommend. So if you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. If you are not subscribed, be sure to share with your friends, with your fam, everybody, all that, you know, trying to get back on this platform. Follow me on all my socials, which are linked below. Check out my music, also linked below. And I will catch you guys in the next video.